Hello YouTube, today I'm going to be bringing you a review of the Gorge folding shovel by Gerber Outdoor. It is a very capable, somewhat small, lightweight folding shovel that can be used for backpacking, camping, and any outdoor bushcraft that requires you to be digging. So, this hammer includes a very nice, very comfortable rubberized handle here at the end. I would recommend when you're using the shovel that you hold it like this, as opposed to, say, putting it in the ground and then using your feet to stomp down on this bend in the metal, as many people do with larger gardening shovels. So, this includes a rubberized handle, an anodized aluminum handle right here, and a forged steel head. Now, the head comes to a fairly sharp tip that can be used for some minor piercing into, say, rotted, dead, or some sort of light wood that is not going to be very strong hardwood, because you may break the head, especially at the joint right here. If you're doing heavy-duty chopping, it might come off. But as far as I have been digging and doing some light piercing into trees, I've had no issues with anything breaking or dirt getting into it. When you get it in the package, there's a slight wiggle between the handle when it's at its full extension. When the handle is folded down, there's no issue. It's not wiggling at all. But when it's out here, it is, but it's not actually an issue. It's just a little annoying because of the sound. But I've had no issues with it. So the overall length when the shovel is opened is 16.5 inches. When it is folded up and closed completely, it is 9.25 inches. So in order to close it, you're going to turn the lock knob counterclockwise to release the blade like this, and then you can fold it down. And then there's actually a hammer head on the blade right here, which is a little tighter there. And you move that down like this, and you can actually pound in tent stakes. Has this cross-hitched pattern right here. The tent stakes that I was using to hammer in is working flawlessly. You should have no problems with it. But if you're going to be, I wouldn't recommend heavy-duty, like nails into wood hammering. But, so, pushing in the buttons into it has two separate, I guess you could say, positions that you could lock it into. The full length, like this, where the buttons are actually sticking out, as you can see. And then you can also push it in a little bit so that they're in these grooves right here. And then that's a little bit of a smaller hand shovel, or you can push it in all the way to fold it up. So, when it is closed, it has a length of 9.25 inches. It has a weight of 28 ounces, and it comes with this very nice nylon carry sack. Here, I'll get the light on it. Has the Gerber symbol on it. Made of nylon, very nice drawstring closure system, and it is very, very sturdy. I see no chance of it ripping, either through the weight or, say, the head ripping through it. Let's get a shot of it in the bag. So, as you can see, fits very nicely in the bag. Nothing sticking out. And that makes it very convenient for putting it into a toolbox, a backpack, or any other carry option, so that you don't get any dirt that's left over on it from, say, shoveling, chopping, whatever you're doing with it. You don't want to get all the dirt and everything on your bag, whatever you're putting it in. So keeping it in the bag keeps it clean, and it just keeps it more organized. So, my final thoughts. I've used this for light piercing of wood, digging, hammering in tent stakes, and just other useful things that you might be using this for. So, I've had no issues with it. I've had no issues with the mechanism, say, getting dirt in it and not being able to turn the release knob to unfold it or anything. But if you abuse it, if you just throw it around and you're not careful with it, or just from extended use, you may have these issues. However, I have not yet. So I would recommend the Gorge Folding Shovel by Gerber Outdoor for anyone who is a backpacker, a camper, or anyone who is doing bushcraft that requires light digging. So this would be great to throw in your backpack and your bug out bag. So apocalypse comes, you have a shovel that can be easily turned into a weapon and a hammer in a pinch. So you can get these for about $21, I believe, at your REI or other sporting goods store. I got mine for 30% off, so it was only about $16 at your REI. I don't know what other sales are like, so expect around $20. So if you're willing to spend $20 on a fairly good quality shovel by Gerber, very good respected knife company, then be sure to check out the Gorge folding shovel by Gerber outdoors. Thank you for watching. Please rate, comment, and subscribe.